already.
As well.
So, yeah.
Wasn't that where we made the Shrek reference to Smash Mouth?
Yes. Yes, we did cover that already. So we could go ahead and put what episode we covered that in the blog.
I also believe that was episode 2. I think they're in the same...
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think they were in the same
Wow.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Many attendees said they weren't afraid of the virus. Even in the ensuing surge of cases, many South Dakota residents were indifferent to safety measures like mask wearing and social distancing. Following the event, the state had some of the highest rates of infection in the county. Stephanie Van Gogh and her father, John Foster, own the Depot Pub in Mitchell, South Dakota, where the town just voted against a mask mandate. They said they don't have anything against masks, but avoid wearing them like most of their customers. You wear underwear, so it's like, why can't you wear a mask? I'm assuming these people wear underwear. Anyways, some of these states where they have been shut down for over a year now, I don't know how they're going to recover. Sen Vana.
I think, I just want to say really quick before I forget, I think there should be a vote.
Yeah.
But also, I think there should be, like, better education when it comes to what the virus is, because you're not necessarily, when you're saying that you're against the mask wearing and against the regulations, you're not just hurting yourself, because you could be transmitting this to vulnerable people.
Oh yeah.
So not necessarily, like, if somebody, like, just doesn't give a shit, right, if they get the virus and they're totally comfortable putting themselves at risk, there is no reason for you to put other people at risk. And that is why it is so important to just follow the guidelines, CDC guidelines, because you are not just putting yourself at risk, you are putting others at risk.
Yes. Nearby at Cherry Bee's Floral, owner Dick Anderson said he almost lost his business due to the stance on masks. Quote, "It's something I strongly believe in. Just wear it. It's not that big of a deal," he said. "You can get pushback. I've had people come in and go, well, I don't wear masks, so I don't want to wear a mask. And I'm not a policeman, so I'm not going to police it." A year into the pandemic, infection rates in South Dakota are down, and the state has been vaccinating its residents more quickly than almost anywhere else in America. Outside the tribal community, more than 18% of those eligible have already received at least one dose of the vaccine, about 5% higher than the nationwide average, according to South Dakota Department of Health. Shankar Kura is the Vice President of Medical Affairs for Monument Health and oversees the vaccine rollout in essentially the entire western portion of the state. Quote, "We always get inquiries about, hey, when is my turn," Kura said. "We're basically giving away everything we get. And so roughly we used to get anywhere from 3,000 vaccines to 3,500 vaccines. And now we give them away just as soon as we get them." Kura said they have the capacity to administer up to 10,000 doses. The success is due to the tireless effort of healthcare workers like Long Break. "We are, as we would say, Medikawai Ayasun." Quote, "We are relatives," Long Break said. So, yeah. So just to give you an update on a little topic that we spoke about earlier in our Urks and Perks episode.
Yes. I believe I did speak on mostly the Navajo, but I'm glad that there are, especially in South Dakota, because of their super high rate, right? Especially after the motorcycle rally. I'm glad that I'm really glad that they're getting vaccines out there. And like I said, even from the beginning of the pandemic, there's been people who have been doing such a good job, activists who are working really hard to educate people and to help get people access to PPE and vaccines and testing and everything. So, like, huge shout out to them, and just like we're grateful for you guys.
So many great stories this month, Dylan. I thank you for sharing with me, and thank you so much for listening to everything that I've covered as well. And it just makes me so happy that we're back here once again to bring the people another Urks and Perks.
Bring them what they want. We're answering. We're giving the people what they want. What they don't want. We're just giving
everything's on the table.
We're giving y'all your
Take
stuff.
what you will.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we can talk for like literally hours. But
hours. Oh yeah. We only speak in long periods of time at a time.
Literally. We can't like have like a 2-minute conversation. It never happens.
Yeah, no. It's never just like a hi bye. It's always like a oh my gosh, did you see? And then we end up talking about like dinosaurs.
Literally. Yeah. So Zach, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for another
absolute pleasure.
Wonderful episode.
Oh, thank you.
I hope the people love it. Thank you guys so much for listening and joining us today's episode. We will have a featured organization on our blog. We will be updating you guys on the, past and previous. We already have covered some of our previous stories that we've done. We will continue to update you on those. And if you guys have any suggestions on stories we can do next for our next Urks and Perks, go ahead and let us know. Yeah, just so you know, this segment we do it every month. So thank you guys so much for joining us this month.
Yes, and we will see y'all in April. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes! Ow! So
I
exciting.
know.
Yes, but...
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? We are...
Whisper Podcasts. Woo! Bye!
Bye!
Thanks for listening to Whisper Podcast. We're Zach and Dylan, and you can find us at Whisper Podcast on Instagram and on Twitter at Whisper_podcast. Visit our website and blog at thewhisperpodcast.com. Interested in chatting with us live? Send us a DM at one of the social sites or reach out at whisperwfpodcast@gmail.com with potential interviewees stated in the subject line. Cover art by Dylan Gomez. Editing by Zach Tyler. Music by audionautics.com. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, and SoundCloud. Love the show? Please rate, review, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. We are a completely independent show, and if you'd like to give your support for the show and get a shout out on air with a special gift, you can find us at Whisper Podcasts on Patreon.com.
Zach and Dylan are not licensed professionals, nor do we claim to be. Podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. If you or a loved one are in need of immediate help, we recommend that you contact a licensed professional or a hotline pertaining to your needs, which can be found on our website under the Help is Here tab.